Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. So for today's video, we are bringing back some NBA 2K, and we are probably actually going to be doing quite a few 2K videos over the course of the next month and a half, because we're at that point where it's the dead zone of the NBA offseason / beginning of the next season. Not too much going on. Now, obviously, if trades or whatever happens, we're going to cover all that here on the channel and everything. But in the meantime, especially going to NBA 2K22, in the beginning of September, you guys can probably expect a rebuild for every single NBA team. But in the meantime, guys, we're just kind of chilling, having a good time vibing out here. So hopefully you guys still continue watching the videos and showing that crispy support by leaving that like on the video, and of course subscribing if you're new to the channel. But for today's video, guys, so obviously, we have a whole bunch of new rookies and players in the NBA, and certain players have aged and other guys are getting better. And when it comes down to it, man, the way you kind of look at an NBA team, and if I were to rebuild today, if the NBA were to restart, who exactly would I take? The dynamic changes every single season. So for today's video, we are going to restart the entire NBA and do a fantasy draft. And it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. I don't think this entire season, and we're gonna see if we can build ourselves an NBA, championship team and everything. So as far as the team we're using, well, I want to be biased and use the Pistons, but I won't. I will close my bitch ass eyes, and I will do whatever it is that I'm currently doing, pushing a button, and I'm gonna let go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bam. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bam. Oh, got him in 2, man. Got him in 2, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Okay, deselect all select. Okay, I want to make sure I didn't select every team except the Pistons. So we have the Pistons select. I'm sorry, Spurs. I'm sorry, man. Actually, now that I think about it, Greg Popovich would have been my coach. Yeah, I made a mistake. But hey, I still like Dwayne Casey. It's all good here, baby. So the draft order is not intact. Giannis goes number 1. So we're gonna have, oh man, we're gonna be cursed now. Man, we would have had the 14th pick with the Spurs. I thought I said Luke Kennard, number 3 to the Bulls. I wouldn't be mad about it, man. Okay, Steph Curry to the Hawks. You love to see it. Joel Embiid to the Pelicans. Bro, we are going to be cursed here with our pick. LeBron James at number 9 to the 76ers. Wow. Okay. Okay, so we actually get the 17th pick in the draft. Okay, so choose player. And we got a lot of great players here available. We got Devin Booker. We got Bradley Beal. CP3, a little too old for my liking in this case. Salary-wise, I mean, a Zach LaVine or Jaylen Brown's probably the best bang for your buck right here. But still a lot of fantastic players available. But I'm thinking, we're going to go with the guy that literally just got to the NBA Finals and is also 11 years younger than Chris Paul. I know they both got to the finals. We're going to go with Devin Booker. I love Bradley Beal, but I want the guy that's 3 years younger and also has the experience of getting to the finals. So yes, Devin Booker. You are being drafted to the Detroit Pistons, and he's from Grand Rapids, so it's absolutely perfect. If you're not from Michigan, you probably don't know what Grand Rapids is, which is completely fine. Okay, so next up, so it looks like our guy, okay, where are all, the rookies at? Is Cade Cunningham on here, man? Can we take Cade if we want to? Is that going to be an available option? He's probably going to be, an 80 overall player, because I'm yeah, none of the rookies been taken yet that I have really seen. But at the same time, it could just be well, they're not that high of overall ratings. They just got the whole potential thing going for him. So I'm trying to find him to make, okay, so we got Cade Cunningham on there. Little bit too far of a reach for him at this point. We definitely got to get our guy next to Devin Booker. And I mean, I love Klay Thompson. If I didn't take Devin Booker, I would have took Klay. We got Ben Simmons for the point guard spot. That could actually work out pretty nicely. I might actually put him as small forward or power forward. He's down to an 85 overall, though. But at this point, a lot of the great players have been taken, obviously. But I think Ben Simmons, I know he gets a lot of hate right now, but I feel like that's probably the best bang for our buck right now, too. Jamal Murray obviously would also be a really solid choice here at the point guard spot, but I like Ben Simmons for his defense. I feel like he could work nicely with Devin Booker. We're going to take Ben Simmons, put him at small forward. I think it goes up to probably at least a 90 overall. So at this point, that's some fantastic value, right? So we'll do that. Hopefully, I want to take my guy Cade. Please nobody take Cade Cunningham. Okay. I think we're still good. Okay, Jalen Suggs was taken. So looks like Jalen Suggs was actually taken before Cade. And we still got LaMelo available too. Oh, that's Lonzo. My bad. Wrong dude. Oh, wait. Maybe he was taken. Come on, Cade. Where you at, man? Okay, Cade Cunningham is still available. Homer pick right here, guys. I'm taking CryptoCade, Motorcade. We're taking him with the team. I love it. I love it. Plus, he was a 41% three-point shooter in college, so he can actually play nicely off Ben Simmons. Or we could just trade Ben Simmons, and nobody's going to stop me. All right, we definitely need some big guys. And I saw Al Horford. I want to throw up a little bit. Okay, but no, I think I'm going to go with Jonas Valanciunas. 81 overall. I think that's actually extremely underrated for him. I think he's more close to like 83 or 84 overall, in my opinion, but definitely a good serviceable center. Can shoot the three ball, rebound, play defense, near 7-footer. I think he's probably the best player to take at this point for what we need, based off of what we need. I guess we could have went James Wiseman too, but that's all good, man. It's all good. We're trying to win that championship, right? Alrighty, so next up, we are looking for a small forward or power forward because, Ben Simmons can play either one of those positions, so whatever's like the best available. Checking out, see if there's any like younger players. At this point, not really. Like nobody we really absolutely want to reach forward down here. Matisse Thybulle is fantastic. We got Kevin Love, Andre Drummond. Those guys have fallen off big time here, man. But it looks like all the big name rookies are probably gone at this point. So yeah, let's see who's best available. We do have Al Horford yet again. We got Joe Ingles. I can work with Joe Ingles. Good passer. I mean, it really does a little bit of everything. He's 34 already, though, so it's not great for a rebuild. That's not great for a rebuild. He's got 2 years on his contract. That ring is probably going to start dipping pretty damn soon. But in, like, the short term, it's not bad. Do I want to go with him? Or, I mean, it's like not like Josh Richardson is, like... It's a cheap contract. Like, if anything, Joe Ingles will still be a good bench player for us when needed. So, but then again, Josh Richardson has that... 1-year contract, so that's about $10 million freed up, assuming our salary cap's not all screwed up already, which is probably not the worst at the moment because we do have a rookie contract out there too, man. But I think I'm gonna go with Joe Ingles. I mean, I just like him better, so seems like the better choice in my opinion. Okay, so let's go to the age right here and kind of see who's available. We got guys like Keon Isaiah Jackson, Josh Primo, JT Thor. We got Killian Hayes still available, so a lot of great guys down here. We got Cole Anthony, Cam Thompson right there, Greg Brown, Sekou Doumbouya. Okay, nobody I absolutely want to go for all too much at the moment. Ooh, Norman Powell. Okay, I like that already, bro. Norman Powell, 5 years, about $17 million a season. Pretty damn expensive contract. He's probably going to be a six-man on our team, but only 28, so he's going to play right through that contract pretty nicely. We also got Diallo, who's also on the 1-year deal instead, so... Duncan Robinson, a little bit too pricey for what I want to do. I'm gonna go with Norman Powell. Like, he's an absolute beast scorer, so definitely can never have too many of those. And frankly, he could probably even start on the team over what's his name? The dude on the Jazz. Okay, next up, let's start getting some young players, some guys that can probably play with Cade later on. I'm kind of thinking Joshua Primo right here. Ooh, Josh Christopher, he's like Drew Holiday 2.0, by the way. We got KJ right there. Kenyon Martin. Love Sharif. A little bit of a reach right here, though. Vernon Carey. Oh, Book Knight's still available. 76 overall. Oh, I also like Trey Murphy, too, man. Let's go with Trey Murphy for the bench unit, because he kind of reminds me a little bit of like Chris Middleton, and I feel like eventually he could probably take over that role for Joe Ingles. So, yeah, let's go with Trey Murphy right here and kind of start working on that a little bit. I feel like our veterans are pretty good. At this point now, you want to get guys that are good for trade value. John Wall is so damn expensive. I am not trying to spend all that money, although I could use a backup point guard. Okay, people were telling me that John Wall typically, because I think he has a player option. Is it the player option for the second season? Because if he has that, it's not going to show his full-on contract. But I think he has a player option for the second season, and people say he typically declines that and signs for a lot cheaper. So, backup, mentor to Cade, I actually like that, man. It's very damn expensive. It's going to hurt that, but hey, if he declines, now if he accepts it, well, then it's an expiring deal. We can probably trade it away for something else anyway, so it's not that big a deal. So we'll be good there. Let's go ahead and get Kelly Olynyk. I like him as a floor spacer, and he plays for the Pistons. So, once again, a little bit of a homer pick, but it's all good. Okay, now we're going to go for some more young guys, just for the sense of, like, the trade value. So, who do we got here available? Nobody that's, like, was, like, a top-notch pick. We got Ayo, 70 overall. I'll take Ayo. I like Ayo. I'm the Chicago Bulls. Probably a backup point guard for this team going forward. Maybe even replaces John Wall eventually as the backup. Let's also go ahead and go with, oh man, what's his name's gone. Oh, I wanted to take Josh Christopher. Like, that's who I was kind of thinking next anyway. But that's fine. That's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Sharif Cooper. Loved him on the Atlanta Hawks. He is a beast. But we already got a backup point guard. So, at this point, let's get some vets out here. Let's get Carmelo Anthony on the minimum. Kind of, so we can kind of go have like that type of rebuild where we are still competitive, but we still got some young players to like play out there. So yeah, that's kind of the direction we're going here with that. And with that being said, sign up JJ Redick, 2-year deal for about $10 million. Absolute steal from one of the best three-point shooters of all time. Okay, so he signed up. And then we will go back to the age. I mean, I wish there was a better way to do this, where you were like able to do like age and rating, but not really seeing a great way. Jonte Porter. Oh, yo, Bobo's still available? Hell yeah, man. I know Bobo becomes a beast in this game. Hell yeah, we take him. And we're kind of lacking at the center position anyway, so that's pretty good. And then finally, let's kind of kick things off here. Let's go with a fan favorite, guys. A fan favorite! DeAndre Jordan. No, not DeAndre Jordan. Hell no, man. 3-year deal? Come on now, man. That's salary cap suicide. Let's go with, I don't really care. Okay, I'm looking way too much into this. Tony Snell. Tony Snell. Perfect. Okay, guys. And that's going to be the team to start things off right here. Let's go ahead and auto-generate, or I guess generate some rookies. And we are going to go with the 2022 draft class, because it is the next one in the books right there, man. And, ooh, another bad thing about the Pistons is that there is a glitch in the game where the Houston Rockets actually have our pick no matter what. So, real quick here, I'm going to go ahead and get our pick back. It's a glitch in the game. It's not cheating. It's a glitch in the game, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, so the guy that actually created this roster, he actually already fixed it, so I didn't even have to do anything. But here we go, man. Let's go ahead and go to our complete team, kind of see what we're rolling with right here. So, for our starting... Oh, that's right. We're going to put Ben Simmons at the 4. I was like, did I not get a power forward? Because if not, we're in very big trouble. But Benjamin Simmons is going to go to the power forward position. So, let's go ahead and do that real quick. And, yeah, he should go up to, like, at least, like, an 88 overall, if anything. So, put him at power forward. Small forward's a 90. 88 for that. Yeah, that's probably our best bet. And then we'll actually do secondary. We'll do secondary point guard, actually, man, because I know we got, like, John Wall and Cade and everything, but just in case he needs to play out there, too, that's completely fine. So we're looking at Cade, D-Book, Joe Ingles, Ben Simmons, Jonas Valanciunas. I actually really like this spacing-wise. Everybody can shoot except Ben Simmons, so what else is new there? Benching, we got Norman Powell, John Wall, Kelly Olynyk, and we got JJ Redick with Carmelo Anthony. I think I'm actually going to take away the minutes from JJ Redick, unfortunately, and give them to Trey Murphy, just because, like, we want to start developing him. So I really like that for, like, our secondary role right there. That's looking very nice. Plus Trey Murphy, it says a secondary small forward. I'm actually going to put him as a secondary power forward, just because with his spacing abilities and also really having lack of like a secondary power forward outside of Carmelo Anthony, I feel like this is probably the way to go. How skinny is he? He's 206 pounds, so yeah, he can probably handle the power forward spot. We'll do that. Plus Joe Ingles can also play some power forward if needed, so that should be completely fine. Okay, I love that. And then overall, looking at our system proficiency, we have a 4-star perimeter-centric team, which actually Ben Simmons likes. Kind of surprised there. So that's looking beautiful. Let's go ahead and also do the shooting tendencies, make sure that everybody's shooting how we want them to. So Valanciunas at a 69. Okay, I want to put Devin Booker up. I want him being the gunslinger on this team. Put him to 100. Ben Simmons, I'm lowering it. Like, we got a lot of other, like, offensive dudes on this team. Just work on defense and getting other players involved, and you'll be golden. Let's get Cade up to, like, an 80. Norman Powell shooting a lot on the bench. John Wall can run that second unit. That's fine. And, yeah, that's looking pretty good there, man. I'm absolutely loving that. Okay, and let's make sure the three-point shot's always good, too, because that's one that 2K always screws up on. Yeah, like, Jonas Valanciunas, he shoots threes, right? Why is it a 0? Let's make sure his stats actually indicate that. So 77 3-point shot. Yeah, so he definitely shoots threes. Let's put that up to, like, I'm going to say, like, a 40. We'll do a 40 for him. Joe Ingles can splash it. Devin Booker can splash it, definitely. Ben Simmons, if you're open, man. If you're open, I will allow it. I will allow it. Okay, that's looking good there, man. Outside of that, we are probably good to go. Real quick here, I'll just kind of like skip through if you guys want to pause on your favorite team to see what their roster is exactly looking like. But so far, looking at the other team's form, ooh, oh wait, that's literally all players. I was like, damn, that's a good ass team. Like, somebody give that man a promotion, whoever drafted that one right there. But overall, like, looking at like the balance of the team, I feel like we have like the best team in the NBA. I really do. I feel like putting Ben Simmons at a different position really helped like the ratings and everything. And we should do pretty good. Maybe not as like balanced as far as like up and down, but like definitely top notch. Looking like at like the first few players. Yeah, I love our team here, man. Ooh, yeah. It gets a little sloppy after Ben Simmons. A lot of 81s and stuff. A lot of that's because we took Cade pretty early. But we know what potentially he can become. So let's go ahead, guys. Simulate this NBA season and see what happens. Okay, so a record of 55-26, which is good for first in the conference. Yeah, these fantasy things, they're always kind of like easy because the teams are so balanced. So if you can be smarter than the NBA 2K algorithm system, which is not hard to do because I feel like it was created by, fifth graders, you can do pretty damn well in these pretty quickly. But we got one more game here against the Knicks, simulate through date. So realistically, that Rockets pick isn't even going to matter. We got Russell MVP on the New York Knicks. You love to see it. LaMelo Rookie of the Year on the Dallas Mavericks. Okay. Mitch Robinson, hey, 6-man on the Dallas Mavericks. We got Giannis on the Lakers. Of course he is. Michael Porter, Most Improved. And we got Dwayne Casey as Coach of the Year, man. I knew it. All-NBA first, looking like this. Damian on Cleveland. LeBron on Philadelphia. Jokic on Charlotte. We got All-NBA second, looking like this. We got Luka on the Sacramento Kings. That one probably actually hurts a little bit. And we got All-NBA third, looking like this, man. So no Devin Booker, unfortunately, despite having the best record in the NBA, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. I just heard that like in a show. What was I watching, man? Oh, I was watching like Gordon Ramsay. Like, no, I was watching Survivor, man. I was watching Survivor, yeah. Like season 2 or something like that. But let's go to the player stats on the season. And we have Devin Booker at 25 points, 6 assists per game. Cade Cunningham at 18 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Joe Ingles was immaculate. Norman Powell was superb. Jonas Valanciunas was bodacious. And we got 13-11 for him. And then Ben Simmons in his new role is not shooting on my team whatsoever. 11 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Like, for me, I see that and I'm like, you know what, Ben? That works in this type of team. Like that just works. And he even shot 36% from 3. Damn, bro! You are a sniper, man! There you go! Hey, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him, guys. I'm really happy for him. I really am. And then John Wall was cool. Trey Murphy up to a 78 overall. So, yeah, he's going to be ready to start next season, man. He's going to start for this team, too. So, here we go. First round, Damian Lillard and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Simulate round. And, whoo, baby. 3-0 lead blown. Okay, Dame time. 25 for Valanciunas, 20 for Devin Booker, and we got 23 for Damian Lillard. And the rest are nobodies. Is that Trae Young? No, that's Thaddeus. Keon Johnson. Yeah, like, you guys did a bad job drafting. You got James Wiseman, I guess. But next up, we got the Brooklyn Nets. Simulate round, not Kevin Durant in this case. And we get them 4-2. And they got Jaren Jackson, CP3. Okay. We got 44 for Devin Booker, 18 and 10 for Cade Cunningham. I love this backcourt. Like, part of me is just like, Devin Booker, please come home. Like, I would just, oh, man, I would go insane. I know it's never going to happen, but it's fine. Next up, we got the Philadelphia 76ers. Simulate round right here. And LeBron James, bro. LeBron James always getting us, man. Yup. Tyler Hero, Diallo, Steven Adams, D-Rose. All right, decent team. I didn't think it was better than us, though. I really did not think that team was better than us, but that's the way it is sometimes. Simulate the rest of the playoffs, see who wins it, and of course, LeBron James wins them in. Finals MVP. Okay, so we got a second season in us right here. Draft lottery, I don't care too much about, but sometimes it surprises me. It's like, hey, yo, Crispy, you got a first pick in the draft for some reason. And in this case, we do not. We have the 29th pick. Okay, so staff signing. I'm going to bring back Dwayne Casey. No issues with that. NBA draft, do not care about whatsoever, man. We have like the last pick in the draft. So we get Tavion Kinsey, 78 overall. Damn, that's actually a bit of a steal. Looks like he is a Euro stash, though, so he's not going to be playing. So by the time he's actually in the NBA, he's going to be like a damn 99 overall. But that's fine. Don't really need him right now anyway. Actually, we probably could have actually used him because Joe Ingles is getting old and Trey Murphy's going to be the new starter, so he could have been the backup small forward. But that's fine. We can work around that. Let's go to free agency. Okay, so looking at guys available, honestly, people are locked up pretty good over here, guys. We got guys locked up pretty good. We don't really have too much for free agency going on, so you know, I'm going to throw an offer, and I really don't think we can, like, afford anybody. So, really, our way to get better is going to be via, yeah, we're $105 million over the cap space, bro. Really, for our team to get better is going to be via trade and doing things like that. So, I think Ayo's probably ready to go as a backup point guard, so I might look to flip John Wall with Joe Ingles and try to see what I can do there, and then either start Trey Murphy, use him off the bench, get a better small forward or power forward, something like that, man. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. We obviously have to make some sort of change, though, because we did lose. Now, Cade's going to be better and Trey Murphy's going to be better, but yeah, we still got some changes to be made to the team. Okay, so this is the team going into next season. Joe Ingles, his rating actually did not really drop, so I'm pretty happy about that. Valanciunas 80 overall. D-Book and K looking great out there, man, and the bench unit is still pretty damn solid, and I guess Tavion actually decided not to be a Euro stash. So I don't really get that, but yeah, we clearly have more than what we actually need out there. So I'm thinking I'm going to try a blockbuster trade, and there's no way that's going to work. Ben Simmons, John Wall, that's too much money for any team to take on. That's just not going to happen. And we're going to also, yeah, we're just going to do that and see what happens. We got Julius Randle, Russell Westbrook. That's the only one that even comes close to working. So I'm not going to do it because it doesn't really make us that much better. But let's do a trade of John Wall. I'm going to toss in this Kinsley dude. And we're going to toss in Joe Ingles. And we're going to see what that gets us. We're going to see what that gets us. Nothing. Nothing available. Okay. What about we take away Kinsey, John Wall, and Joe Ingles? How can we improve there? Not really, man. Nobody wants to take on John Wall's contract, and I can't really say that I blame him. What if I toss in 2 future first-round picks with just John Wall? Otto Porter, DeMar DeRozan, Drew Holiday, Joe Harris, Andrew Wiggins, Buddy Hield, Gary Harris. Not really loving those trades either, man. I'm thinking John Wall as backup point guard is just going to be okay for us. Ben Simmons, I'm going to try offering him up for a few first-round picks to see what he gets us in this case. Yeah, at this point, I'm just like, yo, let's run it back. That's not too bad. Jaren Jackson and Clint Capella. Because, like, our backup center, and really, Valanciunas could probably be the backup, actually, man. That's actually a pretty damn solid trade. I really like Jaren Jackson a lot. Here we got De'Aaron, but we don't really need... Oh, we can get Cat and Marvin Bagley? Damn, bro! Jaylen Brown and Kristaps. That ain't bad either, man. We got some good trades being offered up here, guys. I feel like... Ooh. 88-85 overall. Okay. I like this trade a lot. Because Cat just works with this team. But... passing up on DeAndre and Sabonis... This has to be the trade. This has to be the trade. And then we get our replacement instantly with, with Sabonis. DeAndre Ayton right there. Yeah, that makes our... And we got Valanciunas for a backup now. Olynyk's going to fall out of the rotation. Kinsey, I'm sorry you're not playing the season. We're going to give your minutes back to Trey Murphy. And then, yeah, Valanciunas is a 6-man. Yeah, that just works. Okay, I am loving this team. This team is amazing. And, like, Sabonis isn't, like, the greatest in this game, but he doesn't really need to be in this case. If he can just kind of play, like, somewhat of, like, an all-star, we'll be good. So, let's check out real quick here the shot tendencies again. Sabonis is at a 70. And, yeah, where's the other dude at? DeAndre Ayton at an 82. That's fine. Is Sabonis shooting threes on here? It's at a 0 again. I mean, he can kind of shoot threes, so we'll put him up to, like, a 30, 35. Okay, guys, 40. Why not? We're good. That is our basketball team. We at least have better depth than last season. I do know that for a fact. Let's go ahead, guys, simulate this final season of this rebuild and see now if we can get back to the NBA Finals. But, no, we didn't get to the finals. We got to the Eastern Conference. So let's see if we can get back to the playoffs and hopefully to the finals and win it. Okay, so a record of 50-31. Not as good as last season, I don't believe. We are second this time, but that's okay, man. Like, we can still win that damn championship. So we finish the L in the season. Kawhi on the Bulls with MVP. We got Chet as Rookie of the Year. Malcolm as 6-man. Okay, Steve Nash, David Powell. Okay. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. So no Pistons yet again, man. Damn, bro, y'all some haters out here. And we are second. You guys can't see them in the way, but we got the Hawks in the first round of the playoffs. So let's go these player stats on the season. And we got D-Book at 23, 21 for Cade, 18 for DeAndre, so that really complete like the big three right there. Sabonis was fantastic, man. 16, 10, and 6. I actually really underrated him. Joe Ingles was cool. Yeah, I feel like we had more offensive firepower this season, too, by getting rid of Ben Simmons, which is never a bad thing to really have. So, let's see if it's enough for a playoff run, though. Simulate round against the Hawks, and... okay, we get them 4 games to 2. Close out game 37 for Curry. We got 35 and 6 for Devin Booker. Next up, Chicago Bulls. Simulate round. And we beat Kawhi Leonard 4 games to 0. 29 for D-Book, 18, 8, and 5 for Sabonis. So here we go. We got the Brooklyn Nets here, man. And their team, what are they looking like these days? Okay, so pretty much... I mean, I love Chris Paul. Chris Paul's great, but that's not a first seed team in my opinion. Simulate round. See how it goes. And we get them 4 games to 1. Close out looking like this. And we got Mr. Draft Picks in the NBA Finals. And they got Hardy, Allen, Jason Tatum. Ooh, that's a good team. That's going to be a dangerous team to get past here, man. Simulate round, see how it goes. And we get them 4 games to 2. NBA champions in this NBA reset with Devin Booker as your finals MVP. That is all we have for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys are all going to start enjoying the 2K videos and stuff like that, man. And if you guys don't want to see them, let me know and I'll think of other stuff to do. But I thought this was like a nice kind of like callback because obviously that's how the channel was initially built, was by 2K. So that's all we got, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.